Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. Guys, the struggle continues. Atiku Abubakar heads to Supreme Court despite Tinubu's appeal to accept the tribunal's verdict. My country people, no be small thing. This yesterday's tribunal's judgment, everywhere hot. And Kasim Shettima don tok say as e dey be like dis so e be like say dem go begin buy goats and boilers, all these old layers, so they can give it to Atiku so he can spend his retirement days rearing goats and cows and chickens and all of that. So my country people, they said Atiku Abubakar is either going to retire to Dubai or he will retire to Morocco. But guys, this is a very serious matter. But it seems that Atiku is not ready to give up just yet. He's not ready to give up, irrespective of the fact that the tribunal, that's the presidential tribunal, have really upheld Tinubu's victory. Yes, now, they upheld Tinubu's victory. The tribunal ruled that the opposition parties, the opposition candidate failed to prove claims of electoral malpractice against the APC in the 2023 presidential election. So, according to the tribunal, they described the petition of Atiku and Obi as unmeritorious. That's what they said. It lacks merit. So they kicked all the petitions out. Both Obi, both that of Atiku Abubakar. The judges rejected all the claims made by Atiku, including fraud, including charges of electoral authorities, saying that they broke the law, and the allegations that Tinubu was ineligible to contest for the position of the presidency. So my country people, the tribunal have ruled and they have given their judgment. And that is the final, that is the final judgment. But before now, Femi Falana has said that this is not the end, that in fact it is just the beginning. That if opposition candidates, if they are not pleased with this judgment, they can as well go to court. They can go to the Supreme Court to plead their case. Yes, so my country people, Femi Falana had, shared his own views that for those opposition candidates that, I think this was coming before the judgment day, the Wednesday's judgment day by the Election Petition Tribunal. Falana has said those candidates that would lose out at the election tribunal, they can as well go to the Supreme Court to further this case. And then a lot of people were saying, oh, how come the Supreme Court, wouldn't it be best for these candidates to just drop their case while pursue it at the Supreme Court? Because once the appeal court rules it out, well, it means that that is just it. There is nothing they can do. If the Court of Appeal doesn't, help these opposition candidates by restoring or giving them back their stolen mandates according to them, then how come, how would the Supreme Court help them in any way? So my country people, it's really a lot to take in. I'm sure the opposition candidate Atiku must really be struggling at this moment, because he never for once admitted that Tinubu was the rightful winner of the election. He never for once admitted that Tinubu won the election. That's why he went to the courts. He approached the courts in the first place and seek redress that he won the elections and should be, given his stolen mandate back. But with all this, at the end of the judgment, the tribunal kicked out everything They kicked out all their petitions. None of them was held against Tinubu. So it seems that Tinubu now, according to the Election Petition Tribunal, that's the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, is the rightful winner of the elections. But then they said the tribunal ruling may not be final, though. That if these presidential candidates are not satisfied, they can approach the Supreme Court, to seek redress. If they are not happy, they can go to the Supreme Court. That's the highest court. They can go there and seek, redress. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Now it has been revealed that Atiku Abubakar intends to head to the Supreme Court. That means the struggle still continues. It is going to be a long journey. It is really going to be a long journey. So my country people, this is it, guys. However, Nigerians have reacted. Well, what do you expect? Nobody buries himself alive. Supreme Court will assist Nigerians of goodwill to organize a national nuisance, a political burial for this inglorious, despicable, backward-looking, self-centered, accomplished national looter. What a big disgrace. Atiku is a good customer to the Nigerian courts on elections petitions. He is a serial loser, and Nigerians are not expecting anything different this time. Who is advising this man to proceed to the Supreme Court? Well, they should better rest. Atiku, you go nowhere. Instead, go and spend your money. Take yourself to Dubai than going to the Supreme Court to spend your money. Well, safe journey. Hope he arrives safely. This man, as usual, he should rest. He should rest. If the Supreme Court provide justice, where do we go from there? The PDP lawyers are just looking for opportunity to get more money from appeal, which will not yield any positive results. So Atiku should just ignore them. No matter where you go, Atiku Abubakar, you will fail. Well, the best opinion is the Supreme Court. The lawyers should have their own share of the national cake. It seems that these people don't know that he is a serial loser. He has been going to the Supreme Court since 2007. Okay, my country people, these are, reactions from Nigerians. So guys, I'm dropping here. Make una come chook mouth for this matter. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section.